Okay, everybody, welcome to Union of Scum, the podcast that delves deep into weird aspects of UK culture. I'm Darren J. Coles, and this here is Charlie Webster. I'm Paul Hilleard. And
Merry
I don't
Christmas.
know if the viewers will have noticed, new look, new pod. New pod. We've overhauled everything. We've got a new producer on board. Sam. Say hello, Sam. Hello, Sam. Sam is, how would you describe him, Charlie? Sam.
He's a man of a beard. He's got glasses.
Yeah. Looks like a little bit like Ron Weasley if instead of going to Hogwarts, he went to Dole office, I would say.
Hard times.
Hard times, yeah.
That's what Sam looks like.
He looks
going to
like...
fit in perfectly with us.
Are we going to insult him so much if he leaves before the end of this episode?
No, this is called hazing, Charlie, okay?
Okay.
This is what they do at fraternities in America, right? They haze him, and then eventually we break down his confidence, break down his will until he's so subservient to us that he'll do whatever we want, all right? All right, son? Great, excellent. What are we all dressed as? Charlie, what have you come as?
Just dirty old Santa
Saddam
Claus.
Hussein after he just got released.
Yeah, just
6 months without daylight, so he's slightly pale.
I realised this.
Confused.
It took me a while to find this outfit that I've had for a couple of years.
You look like you look like a fireman that's just been like startled by a call at about 3 a.m. So you got a kind of like got that red look with your orthopedic clogs on.
Yeah, and the clogs are actually just personal, but yeah, the rest of it is
You saying the clogs didn't come with the Santa
no,
outfit?
they're the things that just wander around the house. I mean, my racist uncle, South African uncle, gave them to me for one Christmas. So.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, no, the beard smells like it smells like an old library or a bookshop, which is in terminal decline. It just smells of sort of damp and just sort of. It just doesn't smell great.
How old is it?
I don't know. I think I've had this for about 10 years.
Because we used to run gigs together in Cardiff, and you said it's from then.
I think I've had this for a long, long time.
So you had that before we did the gigs?
Yeah, I think so.
God.
Charlie, be honest with me now. When I look me in the eye, be honest. How many times have you used that as a cum rag? Be honest.
It's got a sort of damp, sort of
it just looks
rich smell.
It looks sort of I would say tinted with spunk. That's what I would say.
This colour definitely.
Believe it or not, I don't think I don't know what your spunk looks like, but it hasn't got any hints of brown. It hasn't got like.
Is that not normal?
Notes of brown. I don't know.
No, but if you jizz onto a cloth and you leave it for a while, it doesn't stay white. It does start
the fucking
changing.
connoisseur over here.
Yeah, everyone knows that.
I don't spunk into rags and leave them for months next to my bed. Like,
I don't do that. No,
well, how do you know then?
I've jizzed into my duvet a few times.
But you duvet.
You never jizzed into your duvet?
I never called it a duvet.
I know he's trying to counteract the fact that he's just admitted that he likes to come on different textures and see how they change colour.
I don't like to see. I've just noticed it.
I like to come on a tickler. I like to spunk in a football circle. Merry Christmas, everyone. Yes,
there's been a few comments about, especially last week when we. There was a
I've got one right here actually.
But how we don't talk about subjects quick enough. Is that the one?
No. So we had a YouTube comment that said. Was intrigued by the title, but when I clicked on it, you spent 10 hours waffling about shitting yourself and wiping your ass. Guys, nobody knows who you are right now, so stop being aimless.
That was the one. Yeah, that was the one.
Feedback from the fans there. Thanks, guys. This one is one of my favourites. So this is it's from Ian Marshall 2783, who says, "I gave it a watch. Gave up 10 minutes in. You are three of the most unrelatable, boring people with a total lack of personality. Give it up. You're flogging a dead horse."
Nice. I like
That's nice. But you know what I mean? Like I reckon I would have given up after about 2 minutes.
Yeah.
So 10 minutes is I'm chuffed that he gave
I don't
it that
disagree
long.
with these people.
No. Well, this is the thing that a lot of people I think yeah, we're gonna nail them, but we are, like we said in the first episode, we're still feeling this pod out. Like right now we're on episode. This is like episode 12. We've got a whole new look. We've got a new producer. We're still feeling our. We're not rich men. You know, we're
No.
not rich men, and we're not. You know, we're.
It's 10 years old.
Look at us. Look at all of us. Johnny's wearing a beard that's 10 years old. So we're still feeling this pod out. But I think
Yeah,
people
and-
think because they're criticizing us that for some reason we're just going to really hit back hard. It's like, no, we kind of know. Like,
We know it's a bit wank, you know. That's
kinda
fine. That's
know.
fine. We're happy with that. And look, the things could change. You know. I could sack these two guys and replace them with a couple of female comics, or just maybe I'll just do it on my own
Yeah,
eventually.
you definitely
know?
look like a man who's really concerned about female representation on this podcast. You definitely look like the kind of guy. You're trying to counteract the fact that, like, right now, the one sort of reel that's gone viral has mainly appealed to. I mean, I don't even know what to call them, because I'm worried if they see this, they're going to mount some sort of hate campaign against me. Let's just say good old fashioned British commenters.
Patriots. You're talking about the Patriots.
The Patriots. That's what I'm saying.
A lot of surly patriots.
Yeah, surly patriots. I'm terrified that we're becoming a victim of what they call audience capture. Where it's like we now have to give
the audience what they
give
want.
the baying mob what they want.
They'll never get what they want. We are flogging a dead horse. But you know what happens? You can chop a fucking dead horse up, you put it in some mincemeat, and you sell it to Tesco. You daft cunt. Now carry on watching.
Speaking of dead horse meat, Paul, you've got some snacks for us to try for this Christmas episode. So, Paul, me and Charlie don't know anything about this. Paul's been going back and forth from the kitchen like a sort of underling in a cult, just putting out bowls of things very quiet in complete silence. Right.
Oh, the solids first.
Solids first. Okay. Okay, so do you just want us to put this in our mouth and then you're going to tell us what it is afterwards? Yeah. Okay. I hope not.
You really shouldn't have, Paul. You really shouldn't have.
Is it a bad time to mention that I have a lethal lactose intolerance? No, I'm fine. I will, as Charlie can attest, I will eat anything.
Yeah, you've
because I'm unable to differentiate, I think, between good food and shit food. Like, but I think it's all good. Like, you could give me, like, I don't know, you could take me to the Ivy and give me like a lovely ratatouille, well seasoned. You tell how little I eat out at nice restaurants.
Yeah,
I said ratatouille at the Ivy.
Yeah, because I love serving up ratatouille at the
You're
Ivy.
a chicken.com man. Don't try and
Well, that's right. Yeah, that's what I mean. I could go there, but I could also go to chicken.com, taste both of them, and go, yeah, both equally good.
Yeah.
You find out how good it is later, don't you? Whether or not you shit yourself for 2 days. You're like, as long as I'm not bleeding out of my arsehole, that's good grub.
Yeah, how about
I reckon I could give you some steamed cat food, and you cobble it down.
Yeah.
And think it was quite nice.
Yeah, you're probably right. You could you could mince it up and say, yeah, this is.
That's why we should take a note.
This is beef stroganoff, and I go, great, lots of marrow bone jelly.
That's why you should have no opinions on food, because you have no taste.
What's the last thing?
So can I apply the same with clothing to you? Does that apply to you?
No, because I actually dress well. I'm like,
yeah, okay.
What's the worst thing you've eaten? Like, what's the last thing you ate something and you were like, that's fucking gross, Darren?
Honestly, he's already pushing pretzel between shop soiled lamb's wool.
I've got a beard in there.
Got a bit of hair in the.
Don't eat into the mic.
Hair
That's
in the
the
gate.
grossest thing in the world. Right, tuck into the pretzels first, lives. Yeah. This is probably the nicest thing.
These are nice.
Yeah. What do they taste like?
They're kind
Gingerbread.
of
salty.
caramelly, salty.
Yeah. Don't eat into the fucking mic.
Jesus. Yeah, I would say they're pretty. There's like smokiness. There's a smokiness to it.
Pretty good, yeah. Pretty good.
Is this where you're gonna tell us it's something horrific?
No. It's gingerbread.
Yeah, these cat
No.
pretzels. Man.
Gingerbread cat biscuits.
Good.
You taste that soft, chewy centre? That's bull testicle.
Yeah, it seems reasonable, doesn't it? Gingerbread.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
It's nice. Take a drink of your Pepsis, because you like Pepsis, don't you, boys? You love Pepsis.
I honestly do feel like I'm being groomed in the cult. You like your Pepsi? You like your Kool-Aid, don't you, boys?
You love the Pepsis. Have
Get it
a
down,
gulp of that.
Right, so here we go.
Gulp. Take it down.
It's nice.
You like that?
That's right, yeah.
Smooth. It smells like Barty rum. Is it?
No.
Tastes like Tab Cola. Tab Cola.
Who the fuck's Tab Cola?
I've not heard of Tab Cola.
Tab Cola, he's a jazz musician in the 1950s.
No, it was like really shit Coca-Cola, or a really
I
shit
remember Tab Cola.
brand of cola, which was for some reason big in South Africa. That's the only thing I remember it.
You love South Africa, don't you?
It's because I got
Yeah, you mentioned it twice at the moment. Have you got some sort of backhanded sponsor?
It's Christmas, man. I had a lot of family from there who passed on, right? So it did my heart, okay?
It's Christmas. We've had to leave our farms. We've been hounded out of the area by the natives.
Apartheid has ruined the country.
Don't forget the slippers for Charlie. bring Charlie slippers, please.
Take the slippers. Charlie does look like you do look like an old colonialist, just sat there with your big beard, just sipping on brandy.
It's because I am, my friend.
The country has gone to the dogs. Yeah,
Nice,
that's
nice.
that's tasty. What is it?
Right. I don't know.
Yeah, what do you think it is?
I think that's Pepsi Max with ginger in it.
And Darren, what do you think?
I'm gonna say I'm gonna say ginger. I'm gonna say the same thing as Charlie. But I'm gonna piggyback on what Charlie's done, and I'm gonna say with some sort of brandy added.
No brandy added.
I don't think there's any booze in that.
No,
Pepsi Max gingerbread.
Pepsi
So I was
Max
right,
ginger.
yeah?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No,
Okay.
for the Doritos.
Okay.
Take a test of those, boys.
Paul, have you just brought ginger-based snacks today? They're slightly chewy, so I'm worried they've been in your car for a couple of weeks.
Well, you don't right nice.
I bought them on Thursday.
These are
yeah,
sweet.
they're not. They're kind of sweet again. Are they,
Sweet Doritos.
are they gingerbread Doritos, Paul?
They taste gingery. They taste like gingerbread Doritos.
Everything's got gingerbread in it.
Is that it? Is that the
Is that
surprise?
Is it?
Wait, I got one more thing.
Oh, Paul was giggling like Muttley over there, just going. Right, what's this?
This looks fucking horrible.
Gingerbread eggnog.
Is it meant to have bits?
I've been whisking.
Is it meant to be curdled or?
It's just curdling a little.
Okay.
Just try it.
Okay.
This is a classic.
It looks like
It's eggnog, is
looks
it?
like
Just
it
classic.
looks like what I can only describe as albino frog spawn in it.
Classic eggnog. I eyeballed the ingredients, you know. How's that taste? It's tasting good.
Oh.
It comes from the heart, boys.
Is it the heart or is it another organ?
That's horrible.
You don't like that?
No, that's not good.
No? So which
I don't mind I find the texture troubling, but the
Yeah, because it's
taste
curdle. That's why.
taste is all
the
right.
taste is fine. Yeah, it's like a lot of it's like what is it?
This is my homemade eggnog, and I use brandy instead of rum.
Okay.
And just bunch of caster sugar. I don't drink. It's for you. It's seasons.
See, that's the language of a spiker right there. No, that's for you. I mean, I think it's a great premise to come back on the podcast if you spike me and Charlie and you watch us just wrestle in front of the Christmas tree. That would be a
It's
great,
me and
great
Sam
episode.
watching you for an hour go, Merry Christmas, boys! You're worms now.
Yeah, slightly hot, boys. Take off that sander hat and the top.
Yeah, a lot of gingerbread stuff. That's all I could find.
Right, okay.
I mainly wanted you to eat the Doritos because I was like, this is fucking not right.
Yeah.
Gingerbread, Doritos.
Well,
Why
you were right.
did you want us to do this?
I don't know. I thought they would taste worse than they did.
Charlie, look, let's not beat up on the boy, all right? It's 100% improvement on his other items he's done past episodes. So, Paul, that's an A+ from me, mate. All right, you've passed this year. You're going on to the next year now with the rest of the class. Well, right, that was a lovely little visual segment.
What would you like?
Hope the Spotify listeners enjoyed that at home. I like
these are nice. The pretzels are good.
The pretzels are the worst.
are great.
Yeah, because it's just sugar, right? And even the Pepsi. Does the Pepsi taste good?
The Pepsi's nice. I don't mind the Pepsi. I'm not a fan, but I will. But like you said, if you put bad food near me, I will just keep eating it. I remember no
Eggnog
taste.
bollocks, though, eh?
Yeah, eggnog wasn't great.
Eggnog wasn't bad.
No, but eggnog the worst. The one thing that I actually made was the worst, eh?
Yeah, the one you put any effort in was the worst. So right. I don't know if if people have sussed so far, this is a Christmas episode. So we're going to talk about
Praise Allah.
British Christmas things. All right, Paul, don't say that. All right, you know our crowd. You know the audience. We're currently rage. Let's call it what it is. Rage baiting, which is actually the Webster's dictionary word of the year. Rage bait. So yeah, let's talk about Christmas. Who wants to start?
I don't.
I'll start.
Yeah, go on.
So I'm going to talk about. I'm just going to go broad. I'm going to talk about Christmas decorations.
Okay.
So now, me and Charlie yesterday. What? Do you approve? Do you approve? Do you approve?
Okay. No, well, we're not.
So I'm gonna come in with some facts, and then we can talk about like kind of British traditions decoration wise, right? So it turns out we've actually borrowed a lot of these traditions we have from Germany, right? So Christmas trees were once quite controversial in Britain.
Really?
They were seen as a weird German trend until Queen Victoria made them popular in the 1840s. Early trees were often decorated with candles, leading to frequent fires and several very festive house disasters.
Oh.
I like that. Look, Christmas with a bit of jeopardy. Do you know what I mean? Like
third-degree burns at Christmas.
third-degree burns at Christmas. It ain't Christmas if Grandad ain't getting a skin graft on Boxing Day. Artificial trees existed before real trees. Early versions were made from dyed goose feathers. The UK once briefly flirted with renting Christmas trees to avoid waste. It did not take off emotionally. I don't know what that means. Tinsel, what used to be made from real silver in the 1600s, but they had to change it because kids kept chewing on it and giving themselves lead poisoning. So again, a certain I like that though. I like a bit of danger at Christmas time.
Yeah.
You know?
That teaches them the hard way as well.
Yeah.
Don't chew the decorations.
Yeah, yeah.
You'll end up in the loony bin.
Exactly. I had a teacher once, right? I had a science teacher.
Fuck me.
You addressed this.
Fuck me.
Come on, Charlie.
We are really hot. We're just really trying to dig into. We're really trying to dig into
the offensive niche. Is that what you're saying?
We're really we're just going down the far right route here at this point, aren't we?
Not at all. Paul just did a very innocent impression of a child that's chewed a lot of lead tinsel.
Yeah. Okay.
Are you saying that's not what they might sound like? But I did have a teacher. There was a teacher in my science class. Affectionately, we nicknamed him Bender Brown, and he was a very strange man. And
because he was potentially homosexual. Is that what you're trying to say? Or?
He was a little bit effeminate, but you know how savage children can be. It's like once you smell a weakness in a teacher, you pounce on it, and then that's it. You can't win the class back after that. But he once said they don't make toy soldiers out of lead anymore because kids used to chew on them and give themselves lead poisoning. I used to have lead soldiers and it didn't affect me. And literally after he said that, he did this kind of
for a joke. Or...
No. He literally had this weird kind of twitch. He said it didn't affect me, and it definitely did affect him. So.
Mercury poisoning as well, like, in the thermometers and shit. It'll fuck your brains, man.
Yeah.
So don't make fun of my noises and his faces. It's the truth.
It's the truth. Yeah.
You got any more facts from the ChatGPT?
Baubles were another originated in Germany after a poor apple harvest, where people decorated trees with glass apples instead of real ones. So obviously there was a thing where they used to decorate trees with apples.
Oh, these are riveting.
Well, usually what we do with these facts, Charlie, is use them as a springboard to bounce off. But this is a little glimpse, a little glimpse behind the scenes, guys. Is that before we did this podcast, Charlie said we have to change the filming day because on the weekend I like to go out and get pissed, and the depression really kicks in on a Monday.
Yeah.
So is it my I'm lobbing you softballs here, mate, and you're just letting them fucking bounce off.
When I say you softballs, you lob me just turds that I've got to fucking eat up and tell you how much I love them.
Why don't you take that nugget and turn it into something?
Because it's hard to turn in boring facts into something funny.
Okay, all right. right, let's.
This feels just like Christmas.
Yeah.
Mum and Dad are arguing again.
All right.
Where's that lead poisoning? Let me chew on it.
So, all right, let's talk about like personal Christmas decorations then, because you and I drove past quite a mad looking house the other day, because you've got these people who they decorate all year round. Like, what do you think is the earliest you should start decorating?
I don't think anyone should be decorating. I think as long as it's from December the 1st onwards, I haven't got a problem with it. Anything before, and I can fuck off.
Yeah, but people do that.
No, I know they do, but
Like the one we
it
saw
shouldn't be
yesterday,
allowed.
you could see it from fucking space. Like it was,
Yeah.
it was very bright. But I think the Christmas decorations say a lot about the owner. You know what I mean? I think if it's very chaotic, I think that's an abusive household. You know what I mean? If it's tacky and chaotic, if I think
the pedo show,
I think it's no.
All right.
There's many different forms of abuse, Charlie, as you should
okay.
know: verbal, financial, neglect,
physical, overfeeding,
other, overfeeding,
hoarding,
pulling down your pants at a bus stop. You know,
kegging, family kegging,
keggings, ritual keggings. But yeah, so like I think, whereas like neat decorations, what do we think about like? I'm not a fan of like sophisticated decorations.
You know, when you say like chaotic decorations,
tacky.
you're talking about, you know, on the flyover in Cardiff, and it's that house that's always like mad. It's like
I know the
all
one.
over.
Yeah, it's wild.
Like,
and I think it's all
would you
year
say
round
that's
as well.
chaotic, or
That's too much.
that's too much? But
That's
would you
too
say
much.
that's chaotic? Like that's, it feels like there is order to it. It's just like, we're gonna make this place look mental. Or are you talking chaotic is when you have like one light over here, then there's like a polar bear over there, and
I
it's
think
just
like if every inch of the house is lit up, every surface, there's no like area that's like you can't really even see the house.
sensory overload.
Yeah,
Some
sensory
people are
overload,
having
yes,
fucking
yeah.
fits outside. 'Cause they're
Exactly.
just
Yeah,
getting
exactly. Yeah,
triggered.
not good for epileptics is what
Yeah.
I would say.
I just can't imagine I just I reflect and look at my I've got lots of wires in the house I use for phones and stuff. And I got a drawer full of wires, and I've just got like 5 chargers in there. Right now, I can't imagine how insane it would be if I had like, I don't know, 100 foot of fucking lights I had to untangle every year. Like,
it's
it would just be
annoying.
one room of just chaos. I'd have to go in September and try to untangle one by one.
Yeah, it takes you 3 months to do that. Becomes your hobby.
Yeah, it just seems like it's just what why?
They're showing off. Something's not right. Clearly, they're putting all this effort into lighting up their house. It's like something's gone wrong.
And you do a short course when you go back to college and learn something, or like, I don't know, teach your children how to play like a play an instrument or something, instead of just making your house light up to attract.
I agree.
Doing a BSc in untangling fairy lights.
Yeah. I think they could be
you-
learning coding at that time, They could be learning Chinese or something,
You mean? Oh right, you're saying like collectively, how much of our lives are we wasting untangling Christmas fairy lights?
I reckon they must spend weeks doing untangling lights.
Yeah,
I think it's just a massive waste of time. Like, who's it impressing?
but
Just
that's what they
fucking
like.
idiots.
That's their thing. They save up all year round. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna put out more decorations this year.
So you
Oh,
get
yeah,
those
I've got a
daft
new
cunts
one.
outside taking photographs of the house, going, "Oh, this is nice." Fuck that.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm very,
number 5 is little, but yeah.
I'm very offended you've given this hypothetical idiot a Welsh accent as well.
I love it. It looks like the inside of my head. I'm sorry, mate, because there is quite a high percentage of Welsh people.
I'm not going to deny that. I'm not going to deny that.
Actually, they're all they're national. They're national. They're national. Don't you worry.
But I always find it strange when it's in a certain area where you're like, you can't afford to have such a high electricity bill in this area. Why are you?
Yeah, but I think
putting
throughout
so
the
much
rest of the year they're
money?
really saving on electricity. So for that 1 week they just fucking crank the juice up. Do you know what I mean? But the rest of the year it's like cold. It's like turkey sandwiches. Cold from the fridge. Yeah.
No heating for months, is
No heating pretty much. Yeah, it's like kids. You know what? Like put another scarf on this Christmas. It's gonna be fucking amazing.
What about it's drug dealers? And they just got a big grow on, and they're just using it to hide out. They're like, oh yeah.
Why would they want to promote the fact that the house is very like
No,
Why
they
would
could
you wanna
disguise it though. Is
disguise
that, is
it?
that what you're saying? The heat from the
Yeah.
fairy lights. They like the coppers would go, oh, don't worry, this whole street is glowing right now on the heat sensors. Is because like
So Frank in number 5.
yeah, exactly.
He always goes large. He's got a cannon with Santa Claus blowing a fucking reindeer.
Santa Claus blowing.
I don't fucking know.
Oh, Santa Claus blowing.
He's freewheeling, man. He's Christmas freewheeling, yeah.
Are you doing jazz comedy at Christmas?
He's doing prog comedy.
Are you joking in 7/8 at the moment? Because you should know with that hat.
No, it's about half of what a quarter of what he's going to say is good, and the rest of it's going to be dog shit. But that's what prog comedy is about.
That's what prog comedy is about, and that's where Sam comes in. This is where Sam he very much sifts through the chaff, through the dross to get the gold. And thank God that you have to do it now that I don't have to fucking do it. All right, trust me. I've spent many an hour sifting through one of Paul's long-winded, aimless, dare I say it, stories.
Oh, now who's sounding like the comment section?
Yeah, me. What do we think about because I think I think it's like Christmas decorations though. We're currently in Charlie's house. Full address is.
Do not do that. Thank
no,
you.
no. We're currently in Charlie's house, so this is like your real decorations, right? Do you feel? Because I know you've had nothing to do with this. This is mainly
100%, yeah.
mainly your girlfriend. But do you think there is a pressure, like if you haven't got a good shop window, basically for the neighbors? Do you think it's a show for the neighbors?
No, I just think that some people like to decorate their homes, and they're precious about decoration and stuff.
So you don't think there's any pressure from them? There are definitely streets out there, like in posh areas. There's definitely pressure to have like not only a kind of an expensive looking front display, but also like one that's kind of neat and tidy and sophisticated. Like maybe like one single kind of like one of those round kind of trees that they got there. It's like singular,
film,
like
Deck the Halls,
covered in
round trees covered in what?
Right. You're one of those ball trees.
He's fucking going.
like
He's progging over there himself.
The eggnog.
Ball trees, tennis ball trees, fairy lights, tab cola, gingerbread
Gingerbread everywhere, man. It's in us. No, you're right. It's that.
But you know what I
film,
mean? Like
Deck the
they
Halls,
might, like because what would you think of wouldn't you feel bad if you had like a whole street of every house is bedecked in fairy lights and yours was the one in abject darkness? Wouldn't you feel a bit like you're making a statement
the
then, aren't you?
outsider,
Maybe
the goth of the street.
maybe something bad's happened to you that year. Maybe a family died in a car crash or something. You don't want to celebrate Christmas.
Yeah, but I think
Have you thought like that? Yeah.
No, I haven't.
Maybe
but no,
maybe not religious. Maybe you don't. Maybe maybe a part of a different religion doesn't celebrate Christmas. Maybe that's why.
Santa is white.
That's the point, though. That's an actual good point. I'm actually putting.
Yeah,
it's a good. Yeah. I think no matter what stage of bereavement you're in, all right, you should make the fucking effort at Christmas time. I had this conversation with someone recently about like, should you turn up to a party depressed? And I say no. Well, if you are depressed, you just fucking pretend that you're not, because we're all at a party here. Because we know
That's
people.
what we're all doing now.
Yeah, that's what I mean. We're all masking. We're all fucking pretending that it ain't fucking shit. That's why we're having a party. We both know people who you turn up to a party, and go, "Oh, how are you doing?" They go, "No, not great." And I think that's out of order. So I think the same with Christmas decorations.
What happened?
Just get a fucking string of fairy lights and wrap it and wrap it around your
What
gate.
decorations have we got at your house, Darren? That's what have we got up?
I've got a full tree in the front. In the
you
living
put that
room.
up, did you?
Yeah. I certainly had some input in how it was done. I certainly supervised the
Certainly just turned up the back of your house and your house didn't put up for you, didn't you?
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
you did.
But we act as a house.
Riddle me this. Riddle me this. If you lived alone, you lived in your own flat, all right, or shelter accommodation, or whatever you want to call it.
Sure, okay.
Would you decorate, or would you just?
Yeah, 100%. I've decorated before.
What would you put up?
Just put up like I've lived when I lived.
Or just like a couple of Christmas cards on the mantelpiece. Yeah?
What I do is
tinsel across.
Yeah, just
across
a bit of glitter liberally sprinkled on the.
Would you have a tree,
mat.
or what would you?
I have a little tree. I bought a little tree in the past.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, so don't try and fucking out me, bro. All right? Because I remember when you used to live on your own in that fucking filthy hovel you used to call a bedroom.
Yeah.
Did you? I mean, how did you decorate the empty Pringles tins at the time? Did you The stickers
Hey, I
on
would've-
them? Like, did you put,
Hey, I would have.
did you have any decorations at all?
Absolutely not. No, because I was a quite sad, depressed man living in a bed set.
Oh, the depression. The
But
depression clause.
it's quite a girl thing, I think. It's a girly
Think-
thing to decorate.
Are you saying
for Christmas.
Christmas is for girls?
Pretty sure it is. It's a girl holiday,
we
really.
still-
when it
what-
comes to decorating.
This is good. I like what Paul's doing now because basically our metrics at the moment skew 95% male. So it's nice you've even mentioned women on this podcast. I don't think we've mentioned
after this
any at the
episode, it's going to go down to about 97,
yeah.
maybe
It is.
98.
You wouldn't have that tree if it weren't for your missus to telling you, like, hey, we got to
No,
put the tree
if
up.
I lived here on my own, I would buy some kind of tree.
Bollocks. You're a
would
liar.
say-
I would.
You're a
I
liar.
would. I'd have a Christmas tree, and that'd be it. I mean, nothing else. We got fucking 2 Christmas trees. I mean, why the fuck we need 2 of them? I do not.
Exactly.
See
Girls,
already the
girls.
rationale. It's a waste of fucking money at the end
Some
of
of
the
them
day.
are fucking free.
Who's
don't
going to
they?
hoover up those pines? Not me.
It's for girls. Decorations are for girls.
Christmas, yeah. I think you've hit on something there, Paul. Like Christmas, yeah, Christmas and weddings.
You're more
are for
worried
women.
about the party. You're like, I want to get pissed and I don't want people to bring me down. No one gives a fuck about baubles. Who cares if they used to be apples? No one cares.
Yeah.
We just want to get fucked up.
Okay, cool.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Where else have I got on decorations? I remember, there was always the homemade decorations. Did you ever have like ones you made? Because I remember there was one I made as a kid, and I remember it vividly. It was an angel, right, that I'd made in school, and it got that poor thing got wheeled out every year. And basically, it had little deformed pipe cleaner arms, right? It had I remember it had a goatee beard, and I think in my
beard.
it had a goatee beard and tits. But I swear, I thought they were pecs. I'd obviously drawn pecs in, but they looked like tits.
Pecs for the angel.
Yeah, the Archangel Gabriel. I wanted to make sure he was ripped, you know, but they look like breasts.
How else
So
is
it
he
looked
going to
like
save you?
this kind of weird, like homunculus, and you would put it on the tree all the time. And I remember it looked like an angel that had been like cast out of heaven for defying God, you know. And if it could speak, it would have gone like, please kill me.
Spice-ridden angel.
Yeah, don't make me watch the fat kid have a strop because there's a piece of his Millennium Falcon missing. But yeah, it was that. Like, did you ever have any like homemade like
Yeah, from school.
shit on the tree?
you'd
Yeah,
always,
stuff
like,
you'd make, and
we had
your
a
mother would
star.
feel obliged. It was like emotional blackmail. Like they go, "Oh, gotta pet it on the tree."
It was like made of clay, but it was really heavy, and it would like it'd be
Clay?
heavier. Yeah,
Did the tree bend over?
Well, yeah, like it would, like you try and hang it, and it just slide off because it was heavier than all the other ornaments.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd have to like bend the tree and wrap it round so it just hung, weighted down. Yeah,
Tree broken in half every year
yeah.
because of Paul's golem that he has to put on the top.
It was a star. It was a solid star, but heavy.
I don't have any memory of my childhood, so
Oh, okay, cool. Great, good
yeah.
stuff.
So I can't remember what I put on the tree, but you know. Well,
What's
I
the
remember
best present you ever got? Do you remember?
best present. Do you know what? I got a pair of nunchucks last year from
yeah, you
my good
did.
friend Luke Smith,
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
and I was honestly fucking so touched and thrilled that I got them for Christmas.
Yeah, it was one of your best presents you've ever received.
I had so much joy that I had a pair of nunchucks.
Proper ones. Like.
Yeah, but I don't know. I looked when I moved out. I don't know what they are.
Didn't your
I will find them eventually.
didn't you tell me the other day your
You kept
Mum
that
used-
fucking beard for 10 years, but you've lost the fucking nunchucks that
Yeah.
you really liked.
Yeah, I
Got
lost the
this spunky
nunchucks.
beard.
didn't you say your mum used to substitute gifts?
What?
Your mum used to substitute gifts. I'm trying to give you a prompt. You are
Don't know what
you are
this- don't know what
fucking
this
not
guy's
on
talking
fire.
about,
You are
Mike.
not on fire. I see it in your eyes how fucking furious you are. You are not on fire today.
Am I furious? I don't have furious. I'm just mugging you
He's
off.
jolly.
Is
I'm
he?
pretty jolly. I'm
He's a
pretty
jolly.
You
jolly.
sound like a
Like,
cantankerous old cunt from where I'm sat.
you can't read me, mate, from him because you can't see my facial features, right? Got a beard on. I'm pretty chilled.
Okay, what I'm doing is
Substitute.
I'm lobbing you an underarm thing where we talked about the other day.
Oh, yeah,
Charlie,
yeah.
your mum used to substitute gifts for you,
I
isn't
don't know
that
what you're talking
right?
about substitute. She's buying me some quite bad gifts. Yeah, she went.
Yeah,
I
wouldn't
remember
she say like she'd message you?
What she would do is she would bless her. She's doesn't just probably can't be bothered at the moment. She lives quite a rural place in the UK, and I don't really care too much because
Yeah, having you as a son, I can see why.
yeah, I'm nearly 4 years old. I don't need anything. I don't want for anything anymore. I buy all the things I need.
Mhm.
So she buys me stuff, but what she does is she normally goes to like just a bookshop or just some sort of, she goes to some sort of like shit town centre in Devon somewhere where she lives, and she'd go, "Oh yeah, I'll go and buy him some books that he likes. I know he likes hot sauce and football. So she'd buy me like a
Hot sauce and football.
So she buy me like a hot sauce book. I'm like, okay, lovely. And
Excuse me. Do you have a book which is like a hot sauce football crossover, like the best hot sauces to eat during the World Cup or something?
Rio Ferdinand's top hot sauces.
yeah, so
Perfect.
she bought me a. I remember one Christmas, and it made me laugh quite a lot. She bought me because obviously I'm a football fan, and she bought me Graham Poll, who, if anyone remember, was a 90s referee, quite a shit referee as well, quite obnoxious guy. She bought me Graham Poll, his autobiography, Graham Poll Seeing Red. I remember just looking at this and just going, "Fuck me."
Graham Paul's Seeing Red.
That's the title of the book.
So what is it about?
Because he's seeing red cards. You get a pun, yeah,
I'm
buddy.
not. Yeah.
Come on, mate. Come on, mate.
I don't know if you can tell.
And
I'm not a football fan. I don't know if you can tell.
oh yeah, we know that, man. You're wearing a dress right now. We get it.
Yeah. And the people watching the channel do not like that either.
Yeah, maybe you want to put some fucking slacks on. Have a bit of self-respect.
Yeah.
But yeah, so she got me Graham Poll Seeing Red, and I was like, I don't know if anyone apart from Graham Poll has read this book.
Yeah,
I don't know anyone would want to read that fucking book.
I did, to be honest. I don't even think he read it. It was either ghostwritten or he was just he got.
I reckon the one who was like bald on top and the others.
No, he was just.
You're thinking of the Wheatos professor, Paul.
No, he was just. It's a really plain, just standard looking bloke. Looked like could have been a school teacher or works in as an accountant.
Looked like Bradley Wiggins, actually.
Oh, that's where he got his style from.
He was one of the coolest men in the UK. No, it was just a really standard bloke. But I imagine just thousands of those books, like Alan Partridge getting pulped.
Yeah.
Somewhere in like Norfolk somewhere.
Did you read it?
No, I fucking didn't, Paul.
No.
All right.
Of course you didn't.
What did you get your mum that year?
I don't know, mate. I don't know what I can't remember what I got, but I don't remember what I
You got a Graham Poole last year. You got a Graham Poole Seeing Yellow, the follow up sequel.
Yeah, no, I've heard. Nunchucks are the best.
Yeah,
But
I never really received any horrific. I was quite. So I'm gonna fucking give him fodder to nod and go. Oh yeah, of course you were. I was a very spoiled child, basically.
Yeah.
See, even though I was I had way too much, but I've sort of
and it shows, and it really shows in your attitudes today as an adult.
Yeah,
served you well. That served you really well.
Right, look at where we are now. Look at us now, man.
We're thriving, man.
But yeah, so should we last Christmas decorations? Should we move on? Merry Christmas.
That was a good one. I like that one.
Charles,
how does it feel, Sam? Is it good over there?
Yeah, how we doing?
You're in the fucking fire now, boy.
How long have we done, roughly?
Like 30?
40?
Woohoo!
Okay, because it's only me now, isn't it? Is that the only last?
You and me, brother.
Yeah,
Okay,
Paul
do you
wants
want
to
to do
do
yours?
office Christmas.
I'll do mine.
parties.
All right. So Christmas parties, we've all been to them, right? We all like them. Do you have good experiences, boys, in Christmas parties? Works do.
Fine.
Have you ever worked somewhere where you enjoyed it?
Enjoy working there.
No, like enjoyed going out for the works do.
I don't mind. I want it to be fun, but it's rare that I have much fun. I want it to be mad, but also I want people to just loosen up a bit. But a lot of the time, people make excuses and want to go home, and
you want them to let out like the inner beast.
Yeah, but
basically.
actually, I haven't been to that many mad ones really.
How about you?
Yeah, I mean, I went to I've just started working somewhere new, and I went to mine recently, and I was in very real danger of becoming the wild card because there was about 5 of us there, and they were all quite like young women, and they didn't really drink a lot, so I had to be on my best behavior. We went to a place called Roxy Lanes in Cardiff, which is basically someone's just thought, if we let's take like an escape rooms, right? And let's put a couple of bowling alleys in there and some karaoke. But mainly it'll be a place for Christmas parties to come and get absolutely hammered. But yeah, no, it was fine. We had a budget of £200. So thank God only 5 of us came, because it meant we could get a pizza each. And yeah, that was the budget was including the bowling as well.
So what would it's not
It's not a lot. Yeah,
that's 50 quid each though. I know maybe 40 quid each.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. I'm not complaining.
So you got bowling, you got pizza, and what, a couple of drinks.
Couple of drinks, yeah.
Have you ever
Yeah.
got off with anyone at like a work stew or anything? You ever got into naughty situations?
John used to be a support worker. You used to get off with a couple of those clients, didn't you? He wasn't meant to invite. He wasn't meant to invite them out, but he said, "Look, come out. Like it's a bit of a.
It's Christmas.
It's a bit of a free for all, you know.
I mean,
Come on, drink it quickly. Get down, yeah.
I used to work with the homeless, and they're mostly blokes in heroin addicts.
Yeah, so
so you know, I
very
mean,
very much your sort of.
yeah. So no, I didn't fuck any of
demographic.
that. I didn't fuck any of them.
Have some gingerbread Doritos and then come see me in the office.
Yeah,
None of that.
No, yeah, I have no. Yeah, that's it.
What about
Great,
you?
excellent, Paul. Paul, any comedic thoughts you want to throw into the mix?
Don't be nasty to each other, boys.
Look.
It's Christmas.
Come on, come on, man.
We
Yeah, I
enjoy
know,
each
let's
other's
just-
company.
Don't worry, we'll wrestle.
Sam's-
We'll
this is-
wrestle on the floor
It's
as a
Sam's
finale.
first fucking night here. Come on.
That is true.
He's
Actually, we're
enjoying
not
it.
giving a great impression, are we?
We love each
Come
other,
on,
really,
just get on.
Sam.
Let's get one on the same
Mate,
team.
mate,
We're on the same team.
Hey,
Yeah?
I do like you. You're a good friend of mine, but I also like mocking you.
And the fact you couldn't look me in the eye when you said that either.
was terrible.
You're a good friend, man.
Even the hand posture. Anyway, right. So
Come on,
No
Paul, let's get
emotions on
on.
the pod. No emotions.
Well, let's get on it. Yeah, let's tamp them
That's how
down.
that's how we get the girls in. The girls like emotions.
That's not what the Patriots would do. All right,
The
Suppress.
Patriots. We got a bridge.
God save our. Go on.
Right. So, Christmas dues. This lady, she got kicked out of the. So there's a police officer in North Wales who her name's Pamela Pritchard, PC. Pamela Pritchard,
Okay.
29-year-old, used to be a police officer, no longer a police officer because of her atrocious behaviour at a work stew in 2023. But it's only come to light this year. They've sorted it out.
I'll keep a lid on it.
Basically, she was in Carnarvon Rugby Club and all the coppers were out having a good time and she got a bit too fucking drunk and got handsy with a couple of her police friends. Started groping them. She grabbed one.
Sure,
police
she wasn't frisking them just to make sure they weren't bringing drugs into the party.
Well, she grabbed police officer. He's only called police officer A. Grabbed his cock and balls outside.
Cock and balls.
Yeah, she grabbed them from the outside, so she didn't go inside. From the outside.
So she didn't go
Okay.
through the waistband, grabbing. You know, it wasn't bare hand on bare dick. It was through cloth.
No, but it was in front of everyone at the bar. She gave him a
Demeaning.
little. Oh, what's it? You know, she.
Like a joke, like a testicular handshake.
Yeah, we've all done it. You know, just
She any digits go up to the anus area at all, or
no. She just grabbed his cock and bollocks. Did that at 10 o'clock. and then
AM or
PM.
Oh, okay.
Started early, yes, yeah.
And
She's setting a tone.
Yeah, she just gave him a little joisting, you know, a little
Yeah.
little frisky.
I would have thought fucking a lot of male coppers would have loved that. You know, I'm
Yeah, that's
surprised they
true,
even
yeah.
surprised they even complained.
Well,
Yeah.
that's the thing. I
I'm
think
surprised this pussy even wrote a report about it, did he? Little weasel.
I think he said it's totally inappropriate because it was in front of everyone.
Also, if it wasn't in front of anyone, it would be
Quite
okay.
demeaning.
Oh, that's what he sort of leans into. But I think it's
Yeah.
because it was done in front of people. He had to be like, hey. He was also her senior. So I think he had to be like, can't look like I'm enjoying this, even though I'm fucking enjoying this.
Sure. Yeah, if he'd have pulled it on, so he goes, look, if you would have done it at, say, 11 o'clock, right, in the side room where we keep the photocopier, I would have been on board, all right? But look, I've got subordinates, right? I'm chief superintendent. I've got to look like I'm, coming down on you like a ton of bricks, all right? But, here's my number. If you want to, if you want to give me another cocky handshake again, maybe off duty, then sure.
You wouldn't mind putting checking my oil, maybe putting a couple of digits up there.
I'll bring my handcuffs, you have a nightstick. Come on, let's party.
Yeah.
But yeah, so 10 o'clock, she does
You'll
it
go
the
for the
first time.
digits first, either. Huh? She what?
Go on, what were you saying?
No, don't worry. Don't worry.
So 10 o'clock, she grabs his cock and balls on the outside. And then half an hour later, she does the same again. Then proceeds
The
to
same
follow
area,
him.
the bar area? Or?
Oh, well, it's cock and balls area, but I don't know where they were in the bar.
Oh, okay, all right.
Okay.
But she's grabbed him again. And then she's seen sitting on his lap and then kissing him on his mouth and neck. Later on in the evening, Later on in the evening, there's footage from CCTV of her twerking aggressively on the dance floor at the Carnarvon Rugby Club. And then, to top it off, she starts playing with a female officer's tits. Just grabbing
Wow.
them.
She went on a rampage,
like-
then, basically.
Yeah. She's.
I mean,
clearly-
there's nothing wrong with twerking. I would say there's nothing wrong with twerking.
I don't think it's an arrestable offence.
No,
for
no,
sure.
It's just gyrating the batty towards, you know.
Yeah, maybe if you do it in front of children, maybe a slap on the wrist or maybe a night in the cells potentially. But I would say consenting
I don't
adult
think it's
twerking
even-
is fine.
I think twerking, even to kids, is fine. I would say,
yeah,
as long as you haven't got your ass out. If you just sort of like gently twerking, you're not grinding up onto them. You're just
in
sort
a
of
pla-
twerking
like
from
a-
afar.
like a jovial platonic twerk.
Yeah, like a batty laden, jerk of
Just a
delight.
batty waft in,
Yeah.
in a general direction.
That's fine. That's fine.
Admittedly, he said, the police officer it happened to, he said, I felt humiliated and she grabbed my genitalia outside my clothes and I distinctly remember her squeezing them.
I bet he does. Yeah, but I mean, it's a bit. You get the kid, her like sort of kissing him and getting off with him. Yeah, that would be a bit. That's a bit much. I think.
Especially if he's got a missus, and he's like,
Yeah,
I
for
don't
sure.
fucking want this.
Yeah.
But yeah, she played with another lady's tits, and my behavior. This is what she said. She broke down in tears when she was shown the footage, the CCTV footage. Said my behavior that evening was inappropriate, and I've never acted like that before. I'm absolutely mortified at what's happened, and I don't recognize the person I see on that CCTV. All I can do is apologize. I feel I've let down the police. I've let down myself. I've let down my family. She's talked about having panic attacks and nightmares and felt that people think she's a sexual predator.
Well, I mean, all the evidence is kind of stacked against her, really, isn't it? You know what I mean? Like, it's not like she's not.
It's not the worst
She's
thing
not-
the police has done, though, is it? Like, a police officer.
Oh, here we go. This is a Paul Hilleard
grievance.
grievance. Here we go, laying the groundwork there. Speaking of the fucking police,
I know. Come on.
I think
like,
it was. Yeah.
the
Yeah.
police don't like it when they do it. Get it a little bit done to themselves, do they?
Yeah, you
You
don't
know?
like being frisked, without your consent, do you, superintendent?
Oink oink.
Yeah, you know. Oh, cool, Paul.
Get
Come
some of
on,
that.
Sam. You have to cut that out.
Man of the people.
No, oink, oink, oink. Yeah, oink, oinking. Not the Patriots. Who listen to our podcast. That's, that's definitely
You're
going to.
saying we should defund the police, Paul? Is that what you're trying to say? Is what
I
you're trying
think
to
we
get
need
at?
a
Yeah, you're going to say you should. Yeah, you should debollock the police.
Debollock
saying.
the police, yeah.
Yeah.
Defund the police and get Roy Lana and his pals to fucking just defend the streets for forevermore.
True heroes.
And why not? That's what I say. Why not?
Yeah.
Patriots. I think we found the new name for our listeners. Now it's the Patriots. I think that's funny.
Oh, but
And we mean it as well.
We've all been a bit ham-brained after a few leisurely foamies. That's all I'm saying. and an office works do. It's not the best kind of place. I remember a few home bargains, Christmas dues. I was the prick.
In home bargains.
Oh, I was the prick. But I was
I
just.
imagine that's up against some pretty
I
tough
wasn't-
competition.
I wasn't groping anyone. Let me just make that clear. But I remember I had to be looked after as I was spewing into a bag on the coach ride home. And then
They laid on a coach for you. Where did you go?
we went to Swansea football stadium. That's what we did.
Really?
The whole gang.
But they did like the
Couldn't
whole
afford the
of,
tickets to go in, so he just sat in the coach and looked at the stadium and got hammered.
the whole of South Wales, like home bargains.
Oh, the whole
with,
crew went.
Yeah, so everyone was there. It
On
was,
one coach.
it's
We can only afford one coach, guys, so you're going to have to sit on each other's laps.
it was really bleak though, because it's like you're in Swansea football stadium, but you're just in a big conference room, and they've got like shitty Christmas dinners because it's like 300 people there, and you're all just having the same shit, and you get like free tokens for drinks, and you're just like, oh,
What happened?
everyone's just getting hammered. You're just drinking all the free wine and prosecco you can, and then there was like a bull machine, but instead of you
Oh,
can
right,
you ride the
yeah,
bull?
yeah.
Instead of that, they had like a jet ski.
One of the
that you had to
managers.
be on
Oh,
all
right.
fours for.
Do you know what?
It was fucking
A
mad.
festive jet
A
ski.
festive jet ski. Bit of tinsel around the handlebars.
And everyone's, a little bit of cocaine, a little bit of magic here and there.
Sure,
People,
sure,
you
sure.
know, and before you know it, you're spewing on the bus on the way back to the Ronva. And
I
then
mean, all those ingredients there, like you're doing coke, you're drinking all the free prosecco you can, you're going on top of a static jet ski, rocking back and forth, and then you're getting on the coach. Yeah, it's a recipe for disaster.
Yeah.
Do they give you any free crisps from the shop or anything like that? Give you any shop soiled biscuits or dog treats?
No.
Any gone off protein powder, maybe from the store, you know? Maybe energy bars, perhaps.
Discontinued pretzel pieces from from sort of country doesn't exist anymore or something.
Some like big cola bottles, but they're all clear. There's no brown dye in them. So it's all clear. It's just an empty bottle. It's just glass. Edible glass. Chewy glass.
Chewy glass.
There's a picture of me that used to be my profile picture for years, where I was just in a bin in a suit. I was just lying on top of like a load of black bags and someone's rubbish they put out, and that was me after the Christmas do.
Is this why you don't drink anymore?
No, I carried on drinking for a long time after that.
Yeah, you know what they say. You know, sometimes rock bottom isn't rock bottom, and I think the fact that was Paul's middle is terrifying.
The Home Bargains crew, they were very gropey. I'll be honest. All the older girls, yeah, they loved it. Lynn, Claire, they'd try and grab your cock from time to time.
Really?
Tits would be pulled out. Yeah.
Really? You sure they didn't have any sort of safeguarding protocols or anything like that?
No. It was just like Valley's humour, innit? It's just like, it's all right.
Yeah, I'll molest you.
Everyone knew what it was.
Yeah,
I don't work for the police, so I don't have any support or coverage.
I reckon that happens all the time. No one fucking works. Do people get
sure, people are copping off.
I'm really surprised that they...
I think it's worse, to be honest. I think there's a lot worse going on, you know? And I'm not saying that she shouldn't have been canned or anything, and we're not supporting any bad behaviour, are we?
No, certainly not.
No, we don't want anyone on the naughty list now, do we, Santa? But we're just saying, Britain's a scummy fucking place.
It's disturbing when there's a grown adult saying that's very close to you. Speaking of Santas, this may be a neat segue if, Paul, you're done. Are you done?
I'm happy to be done if you want, yeah.
Let's move on to Charlie's section.
I'm going to talk about bogus, like Christmas grotto type events, like Winter Wonderland events.
Because a lot of these have sprung up
over the
years.
I don't know, last 10, 15 years. What people do is they normally got a bit of scrapland somewhere where they've got a bit of scrapland and they'll put on an event or an old warehouse that they've got their keys to, and they'll set up like a Winter Wonderland type thing, like Christmas grotto, spectacular.
Yeah.
And then they'll charge absolute drongos with children, £20 to £50 per ticket to go, and they'll get there, and it will be just like a couple of like dwarfs in a suit,
not even in costume.
Yeah,
just a couple of dwarfs in like leotards, like black leotards.
Like a really bedraggled like Santa. Clearly.
I mean, no, not too dissimilar from you. Yeah. It'll be you, but without the beard, without the fake beard. It'll just be you with your regular beard.
Yeah, it'd just be like that. Just some sort of like just
high vis on.
High vis. There'll be maybe a couple of like polar bears, like plastic polar bears in the corner.
Yeah, they've gone. Can you bring a Santa hat? Can you bring a red Santa hat? And the only thing you can find is like a fez, like a tatty old fez.
And it would just be basically just a car park full of shite, really. And
car boot sale, the jumped up car boot sale.
And then people will get conned at £20, and
they might bring like not like a reindeer, but it might be like a, I don't know, maybe like, like a couple of big dogs.
Yeah, a couple of greyhounds
with twigs like strapped to their head, and they look really miserable.
A couple of greyhounds, which were sort of like weeks ago they're running at Doncaster, and now they've got to. Now they've got to pretend to be fucking greyhounds.
They've got to pretend to be Prancer, Dancer.
It's either that or they're going to get shot on the back of a transit and put them into Rustler's burgers. So is it option
the life of an athlete?
Yeah, option A or B. And
really, it's just a stay of execution, isn't it? Yeah. It's like, look, you can do one more. If you pretend to be this dwarf, they're not asking him, obviously. Pretend to be this elf, and he said, pretend to be a dwarf. Then they dress the dogs up to be Santa's elves because they can't afford fucking enough elves.
So I'm gonna read. There's been quite a few over the years, but I'm gonna read some of them and the descriptions of them because some of them are very funny. And people got very angry as well. So there was one. In called Lapland in the New Forest, Ringwood. Organised said it would be a place where dreams would come true. Instead, there was a 2-hour wait to get in, a broken ice rink, 2 shite plastic polar bears, and a chain-smoking Santa.
That was great.
And a quote from one of the angry parents was, "I can't believe you've done this. Look at what you've done to my children. They're crying. Their fingers are blue."
That sounds like something that would have been screamed at the end of Platoon. I can't believe you've done that.
There was another one. They're called A Magic Journey in Sutton Coldfield. It was meant to be an immersive 90-minute experience, designed by not only designed by not yours truly, but designed by Lawrence Llewellyn-Bowen. Which I loved how he's got his paws in there's so many little pies in the old Lawrence.
From interior design to bad hooky fake grottos.
Yeah, bemusement grottos in old Wicks car parks.
Also, can I just pause? I just love the idea that you said yours truly, Lawrence Llewellyn-Bowen, as if you're going to whip off the beard and go, "It's
hello.
me!"
Hiya! I put on a couple of stone, I shave my head.
Don't wear scarves anymore.
Time's not been kind to me.
I now live in a caravan. I've got to take everything I've got. I've got to open anything for £1. Yeah, so
Charlie Dimmock won't take my calls.
So what actually they got was a 40-minute queue to see Santa, who handed out cheap plastic unwrapped presents, and one angry parent described the atmosphere was like waiting in like a waiting room area in an airport.
Oh wow! What can we speculate? What gifts would have been handed out?
Plastic
screws,
hammer.
just like a handful of
plastic
screws.
hammer.
Yeah, just
handful of tungsten tip screws.
secondhand balloons, maybe party balloons.
Yeah. Maybe like a sort of rampant rabbit snapped in half after some sort of domestic incident.
Yeah, maybe like just free old Doritos from some sort of like multi-bag.
Yeah. So, some sort of gingerbread pretzel, maybe. Palm warm gingerbread pretzel.
Maybe a jiffy bag full of old eggnog, secondhand eggnog.
Yeah. Tab of acid. There you go, kid. Merry Christmas. Don't take it before bed.
And there was another one which stands out. It was called Winter Wonderland at Milton Keynes. What was promised? A spectacular event offering the magic of a holiday season. And what one visitor described it was just like a load of burger vans with a small funfair inside.
Which to me sounds fantastic.
Yeah.
Like,
That's every funfair.
Yeah, you got, although, go on the funfair first, then you have the burger.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
so you'll be sleeping in the bins.
yeah, exactly, yeah.
But yeah, do you think these things seem to pop up every few years? And they always make me laugh. I don't know why. I mean, if you were conned by them, you'd be quite
The thing
angry,
is, they're called grottos. Do you know what I mean? It's not a great name. You know what I mean? And they're always in like garden centres. I remember going to one in a garden centre, and my dad just sort of I remember hearing my dad whispering to my mother, looking at the Santa, and my dad going, "He's fucking pissed.
Yeah.
He's pissed on." Like that, and just not wanting me to sit on his knee. This basically just a drunk man in a fake beard's knee. Because we were talking about this earlier. What should be the minimum age for a Santa?
Well,
I reckon if you're 40's too young.
I'd say late 40s. If you're grey by your late 40s, then yeah, that's fine.
You got to have the beard though.
You got to be jolly. If you got to be jolly, and I don't mind a younger, but you got to be jolly. And a perfect Santa is like 60, 70. You know?
He's got to be old.
He needs help getting the child onto the lap almost.
When you say jolly, does that mean he has to be fat? Does he have to be a little bit fat?
He's just got to have a little twinkle in his eye, and he'll be like, oh, hello.
No.
He's got to make you feel special.
He's got to be fat.
Father Christmas.
You can't have like a jocular, like sort of Jack Sprat kind of fucking Santa.
Yeah,
you can't have a bony Santa with the kids going, "He cut me with his knee." Like you can't have that.
Yeah, he needs to be at least
hepatitis C from Santa's knee.
You can't be needing a fucking tetanus after you sat on Santa's knee.
Yeah, I think he's got to be at least a little bit chubby. You know, he's got ruddy cheeks.
Ruddy cheeks. So basically, like borderline alcoholic.
Not pissed though. But jolly. I mean, he looks at you and he makes you feel special.
Naturally jolly, not like jolly because he's had some sort of chemical of some kind.
No.
Yeah, no.
I'm
It's
just
not
naturally
slurring.
jolly.
Yeah, naturally, yeah. He has a natural joviality to him for sure.
Yeah.
But but I think own beard is preferable.
I think so,
kids
yeah.
can-
Yeah, of course.
But then what length does the beard need? You can't just have grey stubble. You
No,
you
no,
can't
no,
have like a
no.
5 o'clock shadow and be a
It's
Santa.
got to be big. It's got to be
Yeah,
curly. You
it's
want
gotta be
them
curly.
white as well. You want
Nipple-
a white.
I think it's gotta be
I'm
nipple
not
length.
talking about the skin color. I'm talking about
I don't think it has
the
to be
color
that long,
of the
but
hair.
it has to be a decent.
I think nipple length, and you should make him take his top off as well to measure it. That's what I think.
He
Just to
wanted.
make sure it's below the nipple. Just that should be the that should be.
Are you going to
test.
measure his beard before he turns up at your event in that Wicks car park of yours?
my bogus grotto?
Okay.
Right, look, son. What we do is all our Santas here are naked, right? It's kind of the thing, right? So pop them bottoms down. Let's have a look. How long's that beard? Yeah, lovely. Yeah, I think you'll do just nicely.
Down to the navel. Oh, that's just what I like.
Oh, I think you might want to plot that. Yeah, I'll plot that.
Do you have your own
Some of our
braces?
gents got very particular tastes.
Would you inspect the penis there? Do you want a nice bulbous, thick penis, or what are we saying?
I think there's a lot of lap work being done with the Father
Yeah.
Christmas. Do you know what I mean? So it's important
Smaller the better.
because you don't. Yeah, exactly what I was going to say. You don't want the.
Just a festive nub, like a little, just like
Yeah,
a
like a
little nub. That's fine.
That's why you want him to be older as well. So there's less, as you get older, no blue chews, no Viagra, none of that.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
want it to
yeah.
be sort of limp.
Are you
and
saying you
out
don't
of
want your
commission.
festive Santa to pop a Viagra before he hosts a long queue of children on his knee? Are you saying that you're against that?
I'm
Like,
against
you're
that.
Yeah, definitely.
Me and the
against that.
Patriots are against that.
Yeah.
We're against horny Santas.
Yeah.
How old do you think you got to be? When's the cut off where you're allowed to sit on his knee? Well,
90.
No. The cut off of like
Sorry.
of like the child, like the child.
Oh, the
think-
child.
Yeah.
90. I think it'd be funny one old man sat on another old man's lap.
Is there? Do you think there's like? Do you think 12 is a cut off? Or
I think it depends how much lead poisoning they've had.
there's got to be some
If a kid
kids
that's
out
been
there.
chewing lead tinsel for the
There's got to be
most
some
of his
kids
life,
out there
then-
who believe in Santa Claus up to about 13. There's got to be a couple of thick ones out there
Yeah,
yeah.
who believe in that.
maybe not in this climate.
Yeah. I think if the kid is if the kid breaks Santa's femur, I think you're too old.
I think it definitely
So-
goes on size. Babies also don't like Santa. I see a lot of the times the babies, you see them, they're crying like fuck. They're like, "Don't hand me over to this strange man."
Yeah, it's,
You know, it's a
creepy.
weird sweet spot for like I don't know 4 to 9 year olds. I think that's the sweet
I
spot.
think that's not the first time you've said that either, Paul, is it?
Shut up. But the perfect Santa Claus will make the kids feel special. It's kind of, and this is gonna sound weird, but we talked about Babe Station before, and you know how Babe Station makes like lonely teenage
Sure.
to fucking
Sure.
just men in general,
Yeah,
lonely
yeah.
men feel special. That's kind of what Santa is doing for the kids.
So you're saying Santa
Not
and
arousal.
Grotto's a babe station for children? Is that what you're saying?
In a weird way, yes.
Right. Okay.
You know what I mean?
They fulfill a need, a desire, not a desire, a need,
Not a desire. Just like it makes
an
it
expectation.
fills that hole in their hearts.
Yeah, for sure. For
And
sure.
that's why Grotto was taken over by the guy who ran Playboy Mansion, Hugh Hefner. That's where I learned about the word grotto, because he had his own grotto.
Oh, like with like load of busty babes walking around.
So
Oh,
see,
right.
the original grotto is Santa Claus. And then as you get older, it becomes Playboy.
I've literally I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah.
but-
Part of me, I was like, is it what Hugh Hefner was the original Santa? Because I can kind of believe it. He had the robe. He had the robe. He had the sort of, he had the
the
silver
dwarves.
fox kind of hair. Yeah, he did probably have dwarves cavorting around the mansion. Yeah, wow. And there was me thinking it was Coca-Cola.
This thing that you're talking about, these grottos, they're not specific for Christmas time. There's also the Willy Wonka experience
there's
that
been a few of
happened.
them,
Yeah, that was
Everyone's
funny.
just trying to turn.
They're all money makers.
Anything.
If you, they're a real money maker. If you can really fuck people over if you want to, like 20, 30 quid a pop.
Maybe we should do it.
I think there's definitely a world that exists where like we take the cameras away, we just open the front door,
Yeah.
we just put a sign up front saying grotto, and some people would wander in. They wouldn't have the best experience.
What about if we make one next
We could
year?
make some decent
Gross
money.
grotto.
Union Scum Grotto.
Yeah, so it's Scum Grotto.
That would be good.
So we're
not sure
leading
what
it.
the-
No children.
No,
No
we
children.
can't have minors.
Who
there,
would you
yeah.
get in there though?
What would we have in there? Burlesque? Some
The
burlesque
Patriots.
dancers?
That's who we get in.
Oh, the Patriots. But what do they want from their grotto?
They want me ranting,
Racial background checks, obviously, for all the staff, of course, first
lots
and
of
foremost.
flags. Lots and lots of flags.
Lots of flags.
The flag room.
The flag room. Forget decorations. It's just pure George Crosses.
British
wall
snacks.
to wall.
All about nice British snacks.
British snacks, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't.
Scampi fries everywhere. Just bowls of scampi fries everywhere.
Gingerbread scampi fries.
Chips. Lots of chips.
Lots of chips.
Sausage rolls. Pork pies.
Well, hang on. Why are we coming? Guys at home, write in. What do you want to see from a Union of Scum Grotto? Leave in the comments down below. Don't get personal, right? Comment on any of our appearances, okay? Just what do you want? What do you want in a grotto when we can
Don't do it at 8 a.m.
probably
as
make
well,
it happen?
Don't
comment at 8 a.m. Don't comment about how much you loathe Sadiq Khan and Keir Starmer at 8 in the morning. Come on, your kids. Maybe that's because the kids are still in bed and they haven't got them up yet. Preschool run hatred.
It's the 1 minute. This is the first thing I have to do before I wake my children up, before I get breakfast for them, is fucking tell these cunts what I think about Sadiq Khan.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Is that it?
I think that might be the end.
Christmas episode done.
Yeah.
Well, thank you everybody at home for listening to Union of Scum.
You two kiss so the audience know that it was all.
I mean, if you
sit
want
on his lap.
Can you just kiss? Can I just sit on your lap
If you
for
really
like
would like to, yeah.
a little finale?
Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas. And everyone has a lovely New Year. Oh,
I've been told about Max penis length. I can feel it digging into my head.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Happy New Year.
I'll get on my leg. Oh, fuck.